Hey, this is Pastor Curry, pastor of the Eastside and Fair Baptist Church, Wilmington's most exciting church, the church that love ya and ain't a thing you can do about it. Today on Coffee with Curry, I'm excited. You heard last week how Jay Caldwell just talked about Gabby and talked about his son and talked about everybody as we were having fun in the interview. Well, what I'm doing today is I'm allowing them, who he talked about, to come on the show and respond. This is going to give you an opportunity to see the fun, the love that they have for each other. This is just going to be a great show. We are still giving tribute to Jay Caldwell, and we want to make sure that he continue to live as long as he want and no more and never want as long as he lives. So don't you call somebody real quickly. Tell them Coffee with Curry, and the responses are here, and let's get after it.
Is it all right? We used to sing a song we wrote a few years ago. Mark 10 and 46 talked about the fact that Jesus was leaving Jericho. I ain't gonna sing but a little bit of this now. We were leaving Jericho, going Jericho, going to Jerusalem. Leaving Jericho, going to Jerusalem. For the last time, 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 for the last time. Let me sing one time. Let me sing. Blind man was sitting along the wayside. For the last time, let me sing again. Let me sing one more time. Blind man was sitting along the wayside, crying, Lord, have mercy on me. Jesus stooped down, touched the blind man's eye. He let the blind man see. Jericho, going to Jerusalem. Leaving Jericho, going to Jerusalem. Leaving Jericho, going to Jerusalem. For the last time, for the last time. Yes, sir. For the last time. Yeah. For the last time. I like that. Thank you very much.
And we're back. Well, you all may not know, but Jay Caldwell came on the show last week as we were gearing up for this whole notion of his celebration, his tributes, and he came on the show and he talked about a few folks. So what I wanted to do to be a great investigator is I wanted to get some responses. One of the people that he talked about was Gabby. And you may be wondering, who is Gabby? Well, Gabby is here with us today, and Gabby is going to respond to some of the things that Jay said about him. But the one I'm most concerned about right now, as your pastor, Gabby, and as his pastor, is you accused him of putting a monkey on your step.
Yes, he did, because it had my name on it, had Lord Let Better on the step, riding the monkey's neck. So I called him about the monkey. My grandson said, Pop. He said, there's a monkey on your step. I said, there's nobody do that but Jay Caldwell. And I called him and let him know that he put a monkey. He said he didn't do it. But I know he did because I got a camera. We'll get him. But next door neighbor had him too. So he can't get out of this one. He can't get out of this one.
Wait. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So after he said, call my wife. So I called Josie, whatnot. Josie didn't know nothing about it, whatnot. So he did it, cause when he started laughing, he's fibbing. He's fibbing when he start laughing. And then after that, he come by my house every morning, call me every day. I can't get out of bed unless I look on the phone. There he is. And I come down and bought some tickets a few minutes ago. He called me again, but he said that was a mistake, but that wasn't no mistake. Cause he know to call me, cause he ain't got nobody else to call.
Well, he really do love you now. I got to be straight with you. Everything derives around Gabby.
Yes.
You bother him. He says you pick on him. There are times we get finished with church. He said he tried to just enjoy the word, and you out there picking on him. How is this true?
Well, man, I'm telling you, Rev, when I get out of church, we go to lunch, dinner rather, and he called me and asked me about how was church. I asked him, I said, why don't you come to church and find out what goes on in church? But he rather call me and get a whole lot of information. So, and then they make it cool. He got a friend in Jersey called Lane. He always called Lane with telling me about me. Lane called me with telling me about him.
Okay.
So I don't know who's telling the truth, Lane or J. Caldwell. So he always keeps stuff going, always.
Yeah.
But I love him just like a brother. He's a dear friend of mine. Whatnot. And I just hate that we stopped singing. But on weekend, I'll be looking forward going singing, whatnot. But what I do now, I just go to church and go to lunch and back home.
Yeah. Well, he seems like when I was interviewing him, I just said I have to get Gabby on the show because honestly, you had become the object of a lot of our conversation.
Okay.
I mean, and it's because he loves you so much, and he sees you almost as a brother.
Yes.
When he said when he came to Delaware, y'all just connected real strongly.
Yes,
and you were telling me before we got on the air of some of the things that you all did. I mean, you about his bus. He put a picture of you with something on your head or something.
Yes,
Tell me that
he
story.
did. Coming off underneath the bus, off in his garbage truck. I put a transmission in his garbage truck. And so Kevin took the picture, gave it to him, and when we go sing, he always bring the picture out to show other folks, what I'll be doing, whatnot. But I put the transmission in his truck, whatnot, get him back on the road, whatnot. And I didn't charge like people charge up in the rent. I give him a regular price, it wasn't that much. But by we being friends, whatnot, I couldn't charge my friend like I would charge the other people like that. Bus the same way. I crawled on the bus in my uniform and get all greasy and whatnot, get on the floor and sing act like ain't nothing happened.
Oh, wow.
So I just left the
That's
dude.
friendship. That's friendship.
That is friend.
And he says that you carry a knife. What's up with that? I want to be a good reporter.
Well, I carry a knife. Sometimes I be carrying a knife. I've got some wires I might have to be cutting.
Oh.
Do that thing. But I carry the knife, I'll keep some people off me, in case. I'm being honest, and keep people off of me, so that's the only reason I carry the knife, if I forgot a wire to cut, pick speakers and stuff in cars and stuff. That's the only reason. But Jay, I sprayed it.
Yeah, but he said that you carry the knife because you want to cut him. You threaten to cut him quite often.
You know how Jay is.
No, I don't. I mean, Jay's a great member of my church.
But
and it bothers me when I hear him talking about you like this. You're a great member of the church too.
But see, Jay is sprayed. He says things and it ain't true.
Oh.
He says things that ain't true.
Elder J. Caldwell will say things that are true.
Elder J. Caldwell.
Really?
I'm telling you. But he'll tell you something and come back and tell you it's a different ball. And matter of fact, what he said about the interview.
Okay.
He said, the coffee, the cup. He said, when he come out from the studio with that cup, he come out staggering.
Oh, so when he said I have some alcohol in my cup.
That's what he's saying.
Oh.
He said he come out staggering. Don't nothing ever make you stagger but alcohol.
Well, it could be because he done got old. But you mean to tell me he tried to mess up me?
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Cotwell, are you serious?
I'm telling you. I tell you, he's a slicker person. He's slick. And I say I didn't know anything about the coffee and whatnot. Till he told me about that. When he drank the coffee and whatnot, he come out staggering.
Well, did you know he wanted us to change the name of the street from his name to another name?
Yes, yes.
Do you know? Now, I don't want to say, but you can say.
No, I ain't gonna say it.
Well, you gotta say,
No,
because the people know what kind of person he is.
No.
I can't believe he said I have alcohol in my coffee. He said we should not have this street named J. Caldwell that we are changing. He said it should be another name. Do you have any idea what those names could be?
Yeah. There's a couple names, but I'm not gonna say it on TV. I'm not gonna say it. Leave it at that.
Okay.
Leave it at
Leave
J.
it at that.
Conway. Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever your name gonna be,
Amen.
but don't pick what he want.
Okay.
Cause that's not true.
Okay. Well. Listen, Jay. You're one of your best friends is telling me I cannot change the name of that street to what you wanted. We're gonna keep it a secret because we want the people to show up next week on the 31st. But we're finding out some things about you, Jay, that we're not that happy about. And I know you're watching us right now. And matter of fact, I got his son coming on because he talked about his son too. He said his son is not married and he's not stable. So he's coming on the show today too. Okay, and he wants to be able to respond to that because I think Jay just created all kind of problems.
He does.
Oh.
He does.
Okay.
See, you don't know him like I know him.
Oh, I don't know him like you know him?
No.
Okay. I just see him on Sunday.
On Sunday.
Oh.
But through the week, he's a different person.
So what's up with this people from the church going over to the Delaware Park with the license plates? Do you hear about that? Oh, he said that on the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, I'm gonna tell you, that was my sister had that when she was driving the car, she had bought one of them stickers and put on the back of her car.
Oh,
that's all how that come about.
Well, you better not say that because they may know who your sister is, so we ain't gonna say
he know who my sister is. Matter of fact, she's a member of this church.
Oh, I know your sister. I know her. I know her by name, know her personally. I know where she sit at. And he don't want to make her mad.
Yeah. No, we don't want to make her mad. Cause she told him what he'll do to her, do to him.
Okay.
So it's all about fun.
Honestly, it is.
It's all about fun.
And that's what I love about you all in the relationship. When I was a young pastor here, y'all were here.
Yeah.
And y'all remained here. And there were many times when I get finished the services and I'm wore out. It's a joy just to come to the lobby.
Yeah.
To see the rivalry that goes on, the fun that you all have, to show that we are a family.
That's right.
And the elders of the family are you all, and we are very grateful for it. And I'm just glad you came by the church to get some more tickets for some of the friends. So many people are coming. And I said, who was that? And they said it was Gabby. I said, catch him, get him, because I need to get him on the show so he can tell his side of the story.
Yeah, but I can tell a whole lot, but I'm not. I just leave it at that. What I just said, I just leave it at that.
You gonna leave it at that?
I leave it at that.
Okay. Well,
he know I know a whole lot of stuff on it.
Oh, well, we don't want to put him out there too bad.
But he picked me out there.
He sure did, didn't he?
Bad too.
Yeah.
I was listening to that, but all I heard was Gabby.
Gabby. Yeah.
But you always hard time about. You tell people that I bring them home, get a pair of pliers and a screwdriver and a clothes hanger, and I can get him back home. Well, if you know a little trick, whatnot, and that'll get you back from Chicago, wherever you at, that's a blessing there.
That's right.
You ain't got to rent no cars and stuff like that there in order to get back home, but I always get him back home.
Yeah, and I always laughed with him. I joke with him because one thing about even you now you got, I call it the pimp mobile because you got a shop car right now. But I remember for years you used to have a car with 1,200 colors, because you take. You build your own car. They should have a dealership named after you because you just take a car and make it a car.
Yeah, I can do that. I still got my customized van, but I put it on the rest. Everybody behind time out, Gabby, once you get rid of the van, as long as that van carry me where I want to go, bring me back home. When it said the last prayer or whatnot, that when I junk it. But as long as I go in there and take the key and cut it on and then start, I'm gonna keep it.
Because that van has a whole. I'm sure it doesn't have any of its original parts.
Yeah.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I put another motor in it.
Okay.
I put another motor in it.
Okay.
That's about the only thing.
One time I was on my way to Philadelphia and you were on 495, and I never will forget it. And I saw you. You was riding up 495 in your van, and I said, "That's Gabby." And they said, "How you know?" I said, "Because it has everything." It has its own personality.
Yeah.
But Gabby, you are a true blessing, and I thank you for taking the time to talk to me because it was fun.
It was.
And we are really excited to lead up to the 31st.
Yes.
You are just as happy for your friend.
Yes.
As he is happy for himself.
That's why I try to do more for him. I could not sell no tickets, by me being close to Jay. People already know me sale ticket. They always call me. So I'm doing this the love of my heart.
Yeah.
Because I really care a lot for Jay.
Yeah.
When Jay was in the hospital in Chicago, well, I was the one, me and my brother brought the bus back home. And when I went in to see Jay, I said, Jay, I'm going to stay up here with you. He said, Gabby, go home. Go home. When Jay come home, I was over Jay's house every day, trying to, show my appreciation. Now, if I get filled up about it,
Amen.
they always call me a crybaby.
Yes.
But when you love somebody
Yes.
and care for somebody,
That's
and
right.
somebody reach back to you, that ain't nothing but love.
That's right.
People always, they'll talk about us, but still talking, long you do what you're supposed to do.
That's right.
And God know what you're trying to do. But I'm not saying that I'm saved and sanctified and Holy Ghost filled, but I've done a lot of changing in my life. Because when I was out there in the street,
Yeah. Yeah.
just like I was saying, but I told you,
Yeah.
I done this in, done that there, but God done put a blessing on me that I don't, that cussing, that's something I don't do.
Right.
But I bite my tongue, bite my tongue to keep from saying other things. And when people get ready to fight, I'm not a fighter, and I don't like to fight, cause I know if I fight whatnot, that somebody gonna get hurt.
Right.
I'd rather walk away.
Right.
I'm not scared.
We know that.
I'm not scared.
Right.
I just trying to keep my name clear, cause by me being a gospel singer, when people know you're a gospel singer, they'll see things that first thing. I see that man here doing this and doing that. I tried to cover myself, keep from doing what people want people to see. I'm not all this here, but like I said, I'm a changed man.
Yeah, and but I want to correct you. You are a saved person. The God has pulled you out, Gabby. Where your testimony, where you from? I mean, you're not, like you said, you're not afraid of nobody.
No,
and
no.
I know that as a fact. And we'll fight at the drop of the. I love having people like you around me because that means I ain't got to worry. But you are saved, and you have, the Lord has changed your life.
Yes, He have.
And have given you if I would take 10 of you over 10,000 of some of the $3 people that I come in contact with. People who are just not real. But you are the most real person, and that's why we enjoyed the first show I had with Caldwell, with Jay, and he brought you up because I enjoy you. On Sundays, when I see you, and if I don't see you 2 Sundays in a row, something ain't right.
Yes.
Something, you're sick or something is not right.
Yes.
But you are always there. At one point you came back and started helping the Mel course, but you had to have a surgery. But you are faithful, and we get ready to honor you too. So I'm grateful to God that this season at East Zion Fair is a season where we are just honoring those men and women who have served God. Not the way other people think things ought to be, but you have served God in sincerity, and we appreciate that. And we appreciate the ambassadors. And when you all are here, if everybody show up, I hope y'all can come on to the stage and do something. I'm not going to say y'all are because I don't put no pressure.
Right,
but
right.
if y'all all are here, just get up. We'll do the best we can to back you up. I might even get up there and sing with you because you keep telling me I can sing.
You can't, Reb.
I don't think so.
I know so.
You know so?
The voice that you have.
Okay.
The voice you have. I sit there when you be preaching. And when you start elevating your voice, whatnot, you can do it. But all you need a little training.
Will you train me?
Reb, I love to do it.
Okay.
I would love to.
Well, I'm going to have to, you know what, and if I can sing like Jay and have your strength, but I'm going to be the bomb.
Well, you got the voice.
Okay.
You
Well,
got the
well,
voice.
I'm going to definitely work
I
on
don't
it.
tell everybody. See, I listen at people's how they conduct themselves. Just like when the musician get behind you and make you change your voice, that level, go that rise and whatnot, you can do it.
Oh, okay.
You can do it. Now, I'm not saying that you can't do it. I know you can do it.
Okay.
But all you got to have a little willingness in order to let somebody, come in and, now, a lot of times the organ be off a little bit. I said, he's not in the key you're not in. See, if that organ player get the key you in, I'm going to tell you, you be a bad nigga. I'm serious.
And that's my boy.
I'm
hear
serious.
you. I hear you.
I'm serious.
Well, I'm going to take some lessons from you, and I'm going to come and do my first solo. And when I do it, I'm going to dedicate it to you. So you got to make sure it's a good song. And when I do it, I'm going to tell the whole world. Matter of fact, we're going to record it so we can say what you did for me.
Okay.
And we truly, truly appreciate it.
You know, Reb, I used to have rehearsal Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday, that was my day off, because I was going to help different groups to get divorced. There's a girl called Tasha. He's Bill Smith's son, wife. And when she come to rehearsal, I tell her, I said, that's not right. I said, this the note you get. And I said, now when you come to rehearsal, you leave your phone off. You come to rehearsal. If you can't leave your phone off for 2 hours, you don't need to be coming in here. And one girl got mad with me because I was telling the girl that, and the spirit would come into and hit her. And she come back to that after she finished verse, she said, Brother Gabby, he said, that was meant for me. I said, I know that. I said, when people trying to teach somebody something, whatnot, and think you know more and other people done been out there, done been across the country, whatnot, I said, it pays to listen.
That's right.
Because, you know, I'm not trying to, I don't charge nobody to order or to teach nobody to sing. I'm doing it because it's a gift. It's a gift for me to give to them. You know, and I try to do my best, all I can.
And one thing about it, and you can sing. So you know, Jay was the head. You was a great backup.
Yeah.
And it still is.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you so much. But thank you for stopping by. And you turned around and came right back for your pastor. I'm so honored, and I'm so privileged to have you with me.
I appreciate
when we get ready to honor you as well as an elder of our church. We missed it by mistake, but we're going to correct our mistake and make you one of the elders of our church. So I'm looking forward to that, and we're going to do it all over again. And you're just going to be blessed with us. Live long, my brother.
Yes.
Tell Sister Lynn, thank you for keeping you strong, because I often give the wives, that's probably her calling right there, but just tell her we love her and we appreciate her. Okay. We'll be right back.
You know, when I see my friend there in this wheelchair, I think about the fact that, you know, there won't be any wheelchairs in heaven. Can I get a witness? I said there won't be any wheelchair in heaven. Won't be no hospital in heaven. And another thing is there won't be any old folk. Y'all didn't hear me, did you? I said there won't be no old folk in heaven. Why? Because we'll have brand new bodies. You know, I thought about that the other day, Reverend. And I thought about the fact that we might have a little problem recognizing one another because we'll all be brand new. Can I get a witness? And a question arose in my mind. I want to ask you this question. I want y'all to hear this question. It came to my mind. Listen. Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Would it be the same if I saw you in heaven? I'd find my way through night and day, for we'll sing, shout, and pray up in heaven. One more question. I want to ask you this. Would you hold my hand? Ooh. If I saw you in heaven, would you understand? If I saw you in heaven. Think about that. It won't be long, will it? We're going home, and we'll sing a brand new song up in heaven. I wish I could sing one more time. Can I sing one more time? I want to ask you this, Roberta. Would you walk with me? We just stroll along in heaven like this. If I saw you in heaven, would you talk to me? Woo! If I saw you in heaven, I'd find my way. Hallelujah. Through night and day. For we all will stay up in heaven. A friend we have.
Hey, Delaware and E. Zion Fair Baptist Church. It's that time, yes, for the E. Zion Fair Baptist Church to honor and give tribute to our own elder, J. Codwell. He is a trendsetter, torchbearer, and trailblazer of Delaware for quartet gospel music. Saints, listen, it's been a long time coming, but we knew a change would come. We thank God for allowing him to have longevity, and we want to honor him on October 31st. Mark your calendar. Yes, October 31st. We will have 3 different special tributes that will occur on that day. At the 11:30 worship experience, the E. Zion Fair Baptist Church will give its tribute, where our choirs and our praise teams will be singing the songs and giving tribute to J. Codwell. Then at 2 o'clock, we'll all go over to Newcastle Avenue and Piles Lane, and we will change that street from Piles Lane to J. Codwell Lane. And at 4 p.m., yes, the quartets will do their tribute, and it's going to be on. We have so many people already confirming. We have what I consider to be some of the top elite groups in the quartet field. Keith Wonderboy is coming. We have the Nightingales. They are coming. And we also have the Brooklyn All-Stars. If I were you, I would get my tickets early. This is the only ticketed affair. Tickets are $10. If you want VIP seating, it's $20. But Saints, at the end of the day, we will be celebrating America's legend, J. Codwell. Listen, we had an opportunity to go through our archives, and we found some of the music that J. Codwell did here at E. Zion Fair just on a regular Sunday morning. So I wanted to bless you with one of the selections as we are preparing and gearing up for this great event on October the 31st. I hope and trust that you'll be able to be here, and what we're going to do is give you a selection that Jay did just off the cuff. God bless.
The pastor calls me to sing. I sing this song and it gets me through another year. Amen. So if it ain't broke, I want Jesus. Everybody here know what we're singing about now. Oh, Lord. Hold my hand, Lord. Please, please hold my hand. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. While I'm on this Jesus journey, I want Jesus, my heavenly Father, walk along. Be my friend, Lord, Lord. Please be my friend, Lord. Y'all can help me if you want to. Hallelujah. Be my friend, Lord. Oh, be my friend. Hallelujah. While I'm on this Jesus journey, I want Jesus, my heavenly Father, walk along. Stand by me, Lord. Oh, Lord, stand by me. Hallelujah. Stand by me, Lord. Oh, stand by me. Hallelujah. When I've done the best I can, all my friends they don't understand. Lord, you know all about me. Stand by.
And we're back, as I promised. Now, we already had Gabby, who has given us some good information to find out that maybe Brother Jay Caldwell doesn't always tell the exact total truth, especially with the whole monkey situation. But I just decided we're going to grab his son, Kevin, who is really near and dear to his heart, and we're finding out a couple things. Now, your father didn't tell me that he had 5 children. He told me he had 3 in the last interview. What you told me he got 5. What's the difference?
He had 5 kids. He had
Two daughters and 3 sons.
Oh, so where the girls come from? Well, I ain't gonna say where they come from, but why didn't he bring up his girls? Does he not, you know?
Nah, I couldn't tell you that.
He couldn't tell you that? So do you think he's trying to hide the girls?
Not really.
Not really?
Not really.
Okay, so he only give information on what he want to give information.
There you
Okay,
go.
but let's get to you because he really lodged some charges against you. He said that you're not stable, you don't understand stability because you're not married. What is your response to that?
Well, I really don't have no response to it.
Boy, he got a grip on you.
Yeah, he got me. He got me.
But you wait, Kevin. I've known you now for several years. You have been a faithful steward to Bishop Morton.
Yes.
And I don't care when I come around you, you are always the same. You have not changed. Why does the cat have your tongue now?
Well, for one, I'm not a TV person.
Well, you're not on TV. You're sitting here having coffee with me.
Right.
Of which
exactly.
your father said I spike. So maybe you think I need to use some of the coffee before we get
Yeah,
started?
give me a shot at it.
There is none. But look, he says he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand why you 50 and got a girlfriend.
Well, marriage ain't for everybody.
It ain't for
Pastor.
everybody?
No.
So do you think that you would be more stable if you were married?
Yeah, boy.
Oh, now look, I don't like your interview. Your interview is not as fun as Gabby's or as fun as your dad's because you are sitting here agreeing with him. Man, I tell you, he really raised a good son because you are just not going to stab him like his best friend did earlier.
I can't do it.
You can't do it?
That's my dad.
Well,
I love him dearly. I can't do it.
Well, we all love him, but I just did not believe, as his pastor, I did not believe that he would not tell me the whole truth and nothing but the truth. He said that Gabby that accused him of putting a monkey on his doorstep, and I believed him. Gabby came today and said they got the cameras to prove it, and he wanted to offer the cameras that I could put it on TV. I just said I didn't go that far.
Well, Pastor, that's true. That's true. Because I gave him the monkey.
Oh! Right here on the Coffee with Curry. We got it all confirmed. We put the pressure on the son, and the monkey was given by the son, and yes, he took it over to Gabby's house. So, Gabby, you were absolutely correct. So we did get Kevin to come in at least and confess to his dad being the person who brought that monkey. Kevin, tell me a little bit about this. Your dad has really, and I'll go to the serious side of it, your dad has really been a great person.
Yes.
He's done a whole lot for a lot of people.
Yes.
There are people who I see in Dunkin' Donut, I see different places I go, and they heard about what's happening during this season on the 31st. And they're saying things like, you know, when my mom died, Jay Caldwell showed up with a boom box and he did services. Do you see him as that same man?
Yes. Dad is the type of guy that if you call him and if he's not busy, he'll do it.
Right.
You know, he'll do whatever if you ask him to do something, he'll do it.
Yeah. And I've noticed that, and I've seen that because many times I know that he was like not feeling well, and I've asked for things, and he just made it happen.
Right.
And we appreciate that so much. I remember times when we were trying to get the church together, and I told him, I said, look, Jay, just send me the bill, but we need to get all this debris moved. He just make it happen.
Right.
And he's just that person. You get ready to take over the business too. Now there's certain parts you have already taken over.
Right.
And I did report on the last week to your father that I've not been late since he gave up that position with the pick up the trash. I mean, you got your guys right on time. They're courteous to me and treat my home nicely since he gave up.
Right.
His part. So he wanted to know whether or not I was alluding to something. Yeah, since he gave up and now you running it, it's doing very well.
I appreciate it.
And are you planning to do anything else with the business?
No, I'm just trying to let it run itself. You know, wherever way the Lord takes it, that's the way it's gonna go.
Now, since you said the Lord, I'm gonna go there too. I know that you are a faithful, true member of Tabernacle,
Yes,
and I know that I would never take anybody from Bishop Morton because that's my friend as well.
Right.
But you said because you had to work on Saturdays, you were going to show up.
Yes.
I haven't seen you.
Yeah, you've seen me a couple times. I've been here. I mean, a couple times I came and you wasn't preaching.
Oh, That doesn't happen too often, but okay.
Right.
But it did. You got me. But normally, if I'm not preaching, I'm still here, so I would have seen you.
Well, you're right, but I've been here a couple times.
Okay. All right. Kevin, let me say this to you. On the 31st, are you planning to be here?
I'll be right here. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
How does it feel that your dad is going to get a street named after you?
Well, you know, my dad is my father,
Okay.
my boss, and my best friend.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, my chest is way out here, man.
Okay.
And that's all I can say. My chest is out here.
Good. And now we're gonna just do this quartet thing. Out of all, I don't know all of his children. I know you have one brother who can really sing. Whatever happened with you, or do you just don't sing? Because you even your mom's side of the family are singers.
Yeah, well, I can sing a little bit.
Oh, can you?
I can sing a little bit.
Okay, so
But I'm not one of those guys that jump out there and lead and stuff like that. But if you put me in the background, put me on a note, I can hold it.
Okay, all right, okay. So you just showing me that you really got the skills,
Yeah, I got
and we appreciate that. I want to say to you, Kevin, it is a joy knowing you. It is a joy being a friend and a colleague with you. What we're doing and what this community is doing to show your father what a great aspiration he is to us is well deserved. And I pray that as you continue to walk in his footsteps, although God has given you your own shoes, but as you continue to walk in his footsteps, that you will be the man that he is. I did have his wife on, and she says Jay is who he is. Yes. Have he told you, because I couldn't get Gabby to say it before I let you go, did he tell you what he wanted the street to be named?
Well, he said a couple of names.
Gabby wouldn't say it out loud. Do you want to share some of the names that he said, or is it not appropriate for you neither?
It's not appropriate.
Okay, so folks, you have it. No one wants to say the names that Jay Caldwell wants to name his street, but I will tell you, it will be named after him at this point, but he wanted it to reflect who he is better. But we thank God for him. Listen, Kev, you took off. You ran down here after I told you I really needed you to respond to your father. I'm thinking I was going to get something real juicy, but what I got was the truth of your heart, and that is your dad is your friend. He's your best friend. Yeah, your dad as well as your boss.
Exactly.
So that kind of loyalty can't really break. But you did help Brother Gabby out by sharing he really did put the monkey on his step.
Yeah, he did.
So Gabby, you have been avenged, and I hope that will take you further and further in life. Thank you so very much for watching today, and we'll be right back.
I feel a little better now. Y'all feel all right? Go back and get one of the older ones now. My friend came to hear this one. John talked about a holy city coming down from God. Revelation 21 talks about a new Jerusalem. I say Revelation 21 talks about a new Jerusalem. And one day when this life is over, I want to do like John.
Walk in Jerusalem just like John. Walk in Jerusalem just like John. Walk in Jerusalem just like John.
Let me walk
Walk in Jerusalem just like John.
one of these mornings and it won't be long.
Walk in Jerusalem just like John.
Look for Y'all give Bud a hand clap. Come on, give it to him. Give Bud a hand clap. Deliverance will come. I said deliverance will come. If you just keep holding on, he'll make everything all right. If you just keep holding on, deliverance will come. You know, my father pastored 2 churches. First and third Sunday one, and second and fourth Sunday the other. I used to love to go that first and third Sunday because they had a woman there called Sister Willie Mae Clark. And I don't care how many times you called on her, she always sung the same song. And I loved it. I would go just to hear her sing her song. Y'all wouldn't get mad if we sung a little bit of Sister Clark's song. She said, walk in the light, beautiful light, come where the dewdrops of mercy shine bright, shine all around us by day and by night. Come on here and say, hark the herald angels sing, Jesus, light of the world. Glory to the newborn King. Jesus, he's the light of. If you come around, if you come on again, come on. Play that thing, don't you? Huh? You see when Keith and Reverend Williams and Curtis Black and Old Monte. Come on. Let's go one more time. Walk in. gonna come here and not see me get my shout in. We're gonna get down to it in a few minutes. I'm just trying to be nice right now. You know I'm from the country. And I heard Sister Gladiola say the other day, you can take folk out of the country. That's all you can do is take them out. They still country, I don't care. Is that right or wrong? I want to sing an old hymn. Huh? Y'all wouldn't get mad, would you? What a friend we have in Jesus. All our sin and griefs to bear. Is it all right? What a privilege.
And we're back. Well, it has been a fun show today. We had the golden opportunity to have one of his best friends. We didn't get a chance to get to Doc, but we are going to make sure that if Doc can be there with us on the 31st, we are going to make sure that he's there. We didn't also get a chance to get to Lindsay. And again, if he's available, he's planning to come. We're going to all see them on the 31st. That's why I want you to join us on the 31st as we come together as a collective community to show our love and admiration for Brother Jay Caldwell. But today has been fun. It's been fun for me. It's been therapy for me. As his pastor, as a person who love him dearly, it has been a privilege working with the community leaders. I want to give a special shout out to Frank Cook, who is the state representative, to Darius Brown, who is a state senator, to Jay Street, who is our county council person. I want to say thank you to those elected officials who have really worked hard to make October 31st to be a success. But I also want to thank Mouse, who is a part of the NAACP, and several other leaders who have been there, Twin B. Brown and Bishop Morton, all of these wonderful people who are very instrumental in making this October the 31st to be a success. It is going to be on. If you have not gotten your tickets, you can call the church for the 4 o'clock o'clock event, because we're going to have several events. You can be here at the 11:30. Our church will do our tribute. We will be singing. Our fine arts department will be doing different dances just to show him the love that we have for him. And then we're going to leave here at 2 o'clock, and we're going to go over to Powell's Lane and Newcastle Avenue, which we're going to turn that street not to the name that Jay Caldwell wanted us to change it to, but to his name, which is Jay Caldwell Lane. And then we're going to come back here, and at 4 o'clock, we will have a musical tribute, and it will come from the quartet world. We have Keith Wonderboy, we have the Nightingales, as well as we have the Brooklyn All-Stars. It's going to be on. Young folks say it's going to be popping. I'm looking forward to this opportunity. Please make sure you feel the heart of what we tried to do today in our Coffee with Curry. It was great. And for those of you who were watching the whole Coffee with Curry, you got a chance to see that Brother Ledbetter, or should I say Gabby, was correct. Jay did put the monkey on his step. So it was confirmed by his son. So now that we got all the facts in, join me here on October the 31st as we celebrate the man, the legend, Jay Caldwell, our torchbearer, our trailblazer, and our trendsetter. Until the next time, God bless.